Hello, and we are back in our game of Endless Legend 2. I am at turn 38. I have a pending battle here. Okay. My army is in the range, which is wonderful, so I can fight it. Where we have left off, so we just grabbed this territory with a nice, beautiful natural wonder. Before that, we grabbed this territory, which gives us access to glass steel. We still need to build the extractor. We are not doing that great with money. Our army upkeep is minus 112. Getting rid of some of the units would actually be quite helpful. So this army I'm using as support for fighting villages. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villages here to fight. These villages are my priority. I do want to raise them. I do want to rebuild them. I do want to bring them under protectorate because it gives me a percentage science bonus. Our science is going up mostly because of this beautiful natural wonder, but also because of the technologies we are studying and improvements we're building. So this one is going to increase science on our scribes, and we have a number of scribes. Right, and I have been thinking about my population. So I do want to reach 20 population as soon as possible. This one. It will give me industry on population, and industry is something I lack. So currently my industry comes mostly through the artisans here, because my speed of acquiring new tiles and building improvements is rather low. Yeah, I can buy some foundation tiles, true, and it will give me some industry, but these are rather marginal improvements. One industry, no industry. So while we are dealing with the shortage of influence for connecting new territories, this territory, for example, wants to be connected as soon as possible because we have 2 titanium mines in here and also nice bonus for industry. So buying simple tiles is not really an effective way to improve my industry. Building work districts and just in general more districts would work, but that require industry. So my best bet now is to actually grow as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, and get to industry per citizen bonus. By the way, what are my bonuses here? So this is an improvement that I am building or have built, I don't remember. When I turn 15, I get +2 food on necrophage population and then plus 10% food. So that is actually very good. So if I move these guys in here, very quickly I will grow a couple of more pops. I will reach 15. My production of food will jump by 30 because 15 of our units will get +2 more food. So I will reach 20 relatively quickly. It does change timings on my districts and improvements. So this one is currently 21 turns away, and previously it was 14 turns away. This is a large difference, but I believe we will make up for it quickly. Now, what about science? 119 science versus, I believe it was 132 with these two guys. 136. I'd say these are nice technologies, but let me actually indeed focus on the growth for now. I want to grow as quickly as possible, and then science and industry will come next. Okay, so this is our current situation. We are trying to get 850 influence to touch this territory, and we probably are not going to fight the fortresses just yet. No, actually I can fight the fortresses. I don't need to attach them to the city. They can stay as camps, and I will attach them later for low price. Okay, good. Good, so a fight here. Fight against mighty huntresses. So they are not the best opponent for me. Why? Because they are never yielding. So I'm not sure they experiencing the damage debuff. I think they don't. Instead, they go in berserk and they add damage and add critical chance, while I have some triggers on hitting damaged units. Specifically, okay, I will show it after the battle. My fighter heals when he hits damaged units and gets one action point one time per turn. This ranger makes units next to damaged ones marked, so they receive critical hits with 100% of the chance. And I'm not sure whether it gets... It should get Smells Blood. When attacking a unit with damage, recover 25 health. Okay, it's not the same as Restless Predator. No. Always room for more. Okay, this one is specific. Now I remember. This one is specific for the attacker hero, so my archer will never actually get this. My archer only heals. Okay. So they are attacking me, so they will run into me, and here we have a nice choke point, so we can put our two tanking units, the feeder and the feeder and the hero will stay here. Instant resolution. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, actually, let it be. Don't really care about fighting every fight. Now my turns are getting slower and slower and slower. 20 corpses, good. New bow with intuition and determination. They are nice skills, attributes for a ranged hero. Breaching attack. Applies vulnerable to targeted units. They lose 30 defense. This is not a bad thing. But as far as I remember, I have a rather good bow myself. So let me check real quick. equipment. So yeah, I have anti-infantry. To determination. Determination is not as good as intuition. So actually here having intuition is a little better. So, but I'm losing on 15 damage though. That's a lot of damage. Choices. 60, 70. 45, 55. Nah. I'd rather have a lot of damage because, yeah, vulnerable is a really good debuff to put. But and having one intuition is nice, but I think that's better. Okay. What do we do? Ooh, that is a place I want to be at. So I can fight the citadel. I will not join it to my territory just yet, but it will be in a camp state, so I will be able to immediately buy these 2 tiles. So I will not need to wait a lot of time to build an extractor, and that's a win-win situation. So, but I do want to join this territory first, just to not come back here later. What else? Should I get rid of some of these dudes? Larva, -8 money. You can go, guys. Confirm and confirm. You can go. You can also go, I believe. Okay, slightly improved our money situation. Have enough to build a burrow somewhere if I want. And I wanted to build a burrow here, as far as I remember. So, let me see. 3, 10, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, but I'm here. So let's build a burrow here. So it will give us a point of entry into northern territories, because so far all my territory is in the north. So I would be able to teleport here. It will give us access to this titanium deposit when we join the territory, which is not gonna happen soon. This is the first territory on our list to be joined. But yeah, and turn. Let's see. The burrow is complete. We have plenty of people in this direction, so let's actually fly in here. Painting dialogue. What about? The fallen comrade. Oh, this one. So, this dialogue is the one you can have with your companion. So when you reach level 5 and build and build a haven for a hero, you can choose a companion, and that's this love situation, which is so out of character, so out of the blue. I hate this dialogue. I watch them die, one who stands tall. You are a murder bug. You kill and eat. Like, that's what you do. It must have been awful. It was, for one so mighty to fall. It cripples the spirit. They will rise again, though placed with fire. Sayada gives us that blessing. Is that a blessing, though, to live another cycle of carnage that ends the same way? I do not want to see them die again. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm thinking of living in the shallows, walking away from light and laughter, from friends and fellowship, from you. So, this is not a 12 years old kid who just wrote too many romance after studying romanticism in the school. This is a murder bug from a swarm that exists to eat. Like, no. Just no. Cutting yourself off from all? No, you must honor their death by staying in the light. Please, place with fire. Maybe our fates are chosen for us. So here is the choice. Here is the choice when you can pick a lone wolf trait on your hero, which gives 1 resilience, 1 determination, 1 intuition, and 1 might. Or you don't get it, you will remain among the living, and you get a level up. Generally, this can equate to 4 level ups. It is 4 different attribute points that you can for which you need to spend 4 skill points. So this would be a better option. But it's supposed to remove both your friend and your companion. When I was playing on the main branch, it was not happening. I was choosing the lone wolf and keeping my companion and keeping my friend. But it was not supposed to be the case. It was a bug. So losing a heaven is all the heaven bonuses does not worth this extra free attribute points. So we will be playing this direction. Honor. I will remain among the living. After much thought, I have decided to keep fighting and keep hurting. That is the way of things that love. I see that now. Ay. You disappoint me, murder bug. But we get a free level up. We get a free level up that we can put in the 3rd level of skills. Let's see, what do we have? Refills all movement points after winning a battle. Restores 100% health to all units of the army when completing a camp construction. Yeah, I think my priority would be this one. Wouldn't hurt to actually learn that skill at some point, because it gives us the ability to teleport around, well, once in a battle, but still. Still, I want this one. I want this one. And I want these two. More damage, more health is always useful. So I'd say we go here. Then we'll go there, there, there. And then probably there. We'll see. Confirm. We can upgrade our speeders. Is that because we have enough titanium? Yes. Much more health. Much more damage. And a cruel ability. That is good. That is something I would like to have. But that is something I would like to have sooner. I don't have the money for that, unfortunately. And I also would rather use the meat for a couple populations growth. So, oh look, bad guys. So let me see. I can come here, attack this citadel, win the fight, gain a lot of resources, gain my movement points back. So I will be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and stand here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully they will attack me next turn, which will save me the action point, and I will be able to attack the village and walk in there. So you go grab the curiosity. That's what you are here for. You can come. So okay, you go in here, you'll be fighting. You did not arrive. Okay. Another pop-up. Corrupted defenses. A stone's throw from a subterranean ruin, a strange arch juts out of the old seabed, half sunken and askew. It glimmers with an ethereal light, the material of its construction no ordinary stone or metal. On the nearby bluff, a lone consortium courier eyes your army with cold intent. As the first of your soldiers approaches the arch, a ghostly apparition materializes. So this is the third faction of third and the last faction of the Awakening quest that suggests us 3 different choices. So it speaks an alien language, we don't understand it. What are you? I can't understand. This entity, it seems connected to the nearby ruins. Yes, some kind of guardian, warding away trespassers. Ancient. We'd feast if this had flesh. Finally, something that is actually written for the bug. a unique line that respects your nature. What is your will, Prime? One who stalks afar. Again, we see that there are no rewards, but I don't know whether there are no rewards at all, or they just do not show here because of the bug. So this one, I believe, was supposed to give science. So now we have 190 science with plus 120 per turn. So if we choose Decipher, what did we learn? little before the entity lost power, but careful analysis of the language indicates that it was a representative of the Endless, the civilization that occupied Sayada aeons ago. I sense this isn't the last we'll hear of the Endless. 190, 120, but didn't change anything. So yeah, let's attack. Do I want a stronger shooter for this fight? Would help to dispatch off the tyrant of the fortress quickly. Does not increase the range though, so nah. Let's fight as we are. Okay, so not a lot of places where we can back into. So these archers would go in there, archer hero would go in there, and these 2 points places would be occupied by my melee units. Both of them will have the possibility to be surrounded by 3 bad guys, so I am a little concerned for my feeders. They might murder them. Go here, go here, go here. You stay here, you stay here. The hope is that it is faster for them to arrive here, so they will first would surround my thick hero rather than my thin feeder. But they will definitely try to murder the feeder, or maybe start attacking the archer. I do have healing ability here. I did not restore the horror use, I believe. Do I use a horror just for extra safety? Boom, 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 boom. Let's try without. If they will start damaging this dude very much, I will try to call horror later. Okay. He is within the distance to attack the feeder. They will be in the able to attack the feeder next turn. So let me think. 6 armor, 120 health. You can hit for 55, 72. You can hit for 38, 48. So let's say 100 here. Yeah, they can totally murder my feeder. I don't want to lose the feeder. I would rather have them target the temporary unit. I. Right. We must eat this archer. We won't be able to kill this dude this turn. I think too much health. Although, let's give it a try. So, you come in here. They do this in circles. We reduced his defense a little bit. You shoot. You shoot. You are cavalry. So by going I actually would like him to travel 3 tiles to get the bonus to the critical hit, but I want this guy. Okay, you hit, you shoot, he's vulnerable. You hit, you don't kill, you kill, and you heal. Beautiful. Now, my archers are exposed. My archers are completely exposed and they can murder them. And that would be sad. And we don't have any movement to get in here. We cannot move. Okay. Okay, good. Not good. Okay, they murdered my feeder. Of course they did. Shoot. Shoot. Punch. Kill. Punch. Should I heal him? Let's try to save the archer. Kill. Kill. And kill.
We travel deep into ancient lands, feel the fire beneath, feed and fleece my swarm.
A spear, a thing for a caster. Another copy of this chest plate. So, will not attach this territory. Oi, oi, oi. It doesn't matter. The price went up. Price went up again. So, having a camp not attached still counts for the that is a problem. I do want my titanium, but I also want 2 glass steel deposits because I need glass steel for all of the improvements. What a life, what a life. Well, then we have no reasons not to attach it. You can come in here, you can come in here. You will become the feeder. And you will become the soldier. It will help you survive. You, let's see, more healing. More damage. More damage because your job is mostly to dish out damage. Now, we still have a couple of ciphers of horror. Good. We won't need them. Wait a second. If he attacks me, does the village join? I think not. Only if I attack the village I will fight 8 of them. So, well, this turn I cannot attack anyway. My hope is that they attack me over the after the end of turn, and so I will kill them in an easy battle, and then I will fight the village. Okay. You are flying around and exploring. You are also flying around and exploring. And we have found hydrocorns. Done there. Not done. Okay. Now done. Another fortress. You... Do I want to be... No, I don't want to be inside the city. I would like to be a little closer to this bunch so they can participate in the fight, but it is fine. So you just recuperate. Let me click this button first. So you were going in this general direction. Okay, you'll have to wait. You were exploring here and picking up curiosities. So I guess let's keep doing that. Ooh, another of these 10 science anomalies. This is very nice. Yes, thank you very much. 4 units of infantry against my army. So what do they have? They have blood mending, which makes them restore 35 health to this unit and adjacent unit when attacking. So I don't really want them to attack me a lot, but it's fine. So we will go in here. these two guys will block off the entrance, and it will be fine. I will put the soldier now on this place, so he will be adjacent to two of the enemies and will have the choice to eat one or another. No, actually, scratch that. I will put the hero in here, so he will have a chance to attack both of them. Like if he would kill one, there still would be another. Instant resolution. Yeah, of course. Come on. I should first check instant resolution and then look at what actually happens there. Okay. Now you come in and join the fight. I beg, let me go. I'm just a little old scavrat wandering on a roy. Tell me why you were spying on my soldiers then. Who were spying on my soldiers? Where did you find them? They come onto my land. I was scared they'd collapse my little empire. Your empire, all I see is empty fields. Good for planting, I'd wager. My empire is beneath the ground. Old guerrilla tunnels from some ancient conflict. Everybody's forgotten. All that marching was shaking the earth, had me thinking it would all collapse. Tunnels, eh? I'll give you dust to go on your way, please, and don't think of robbing my little empire. You lose half your forces from the traps I've laid. Loses 10 defense for rare trinket accessory. Exalted might. To intuition, to resilience, to determination. Loses 10 defense. I'm for how long? For 10 turns. That's a lot. I still have to fight the fortresses here and there. So yeah, let him be in peace. Okay, deal. My forces will leave gingerly. So you just come in here. You attack the village. Confirm. Instant resolution. That's a little bit too much damage. So I would rather play it manually then. They are here. So my archers behind. These guys would just need to flee. Flee. Where are my soldiers? Here are these guys are my soldiers. So unless I just put them in here. That is an alternative solution. And the archers in here. So I just block them off here. Okay, let's fight. You go in here. you go in here. Archer number 1, archer number 2, archer number 3. 105, 119, 38, 53. So if we talk in 105, it's not a guaranteed kill. So let me rather do that. Now it is a guaranteed kill. That he's healed. Just shoot at them. So who's the strongest? Mighty occultist, occultist. I think the strongest just died. Okay. Shoot. The rest can just chill back there. Okay, you shoot, you shoot, you eat, you heal. You shoot. Again, you shoot, you shoot, you heal, you also heal, you heal this dude. That's it. Another village to fight. Oof. Level up. Health and damage, or movement points for now. Let's see. So that would give 1 movement point. Currently the army is at 5. So if I get this skill, I am at 6. But the army is also at 6. Beautiful. So this skill is much more useful than anticipated. We go. No, not you. The whole army goes in there. Okay, that was stupid. Do I really need them now? So they don't help me with fortresses. And I don't really need them to fight villages. And they cost me 28 per turn. So you can go. You can go. Yeah, okay, let them stick around for just a little bit more. Okay, you join back. They will attack the village next turn, then come in here, fight this fortress. I want my glass steel mines to be online as soon as possible. Then come here, fight these 2 villages. Then return here, fight these 2 villages in fortress. Pa-pam, pa-pam. And there is still this single village here, forgotten. Well, not forgotten, I didn't know. I haven't decided whether I go for them right away or not, so I changed my mind while I was here and didn't want to come back. Okay, you still have things to get there. Oh, there is a monkey army, which might destroy you. We'll see. And now there is an army of Hidercorns. They are cavalry that ignores armor, so they are quite useful units. But I don't want to mess with them right now. Ah, you both going in this direction. It's fine. Since they are flyers, it didn't count as trespassing, so the AI didn't yell at me. Another 70 signs. Beautiful. I like these curiosities. So many villages, so many resources. And where is AI? Nowhere to be found. This guy has just 2 territories, here and here. Like, look at all these anomalies. Money anomaly. Here, another money and food. Money, science. Not a bad at all protectorate. Like, why all this territory is not populated yet by AI? Very sad to have a brain dead opponent. You go in there. Okay, there will be a border, so I don't know if I will be able to cross it or not. Let's go back into the city and buy ourselves population. We are currently at... do we have a list of population here? No. At 14. So next unit of population will give us the next tier of bonuses +2 food on Necrophage, which is good. Can buy you. We'll buy you. We'll not buy you. I will need money to build these 2 extractors, mines. I will need this money. Not right away. Yeah, I mean, I will need to build them after clearing the fortress, so it is another 300 of income, so let's buy. Let's buy again. +10 food on city. Growing even faster. Okay, and we're gonna run out of money. It is fine, it is fine. We have plenty of battles ahead, plenty of spoils. Why didn't I raise this village? I got distracted. I got distracted by... Yeah, by this territory, so I need to come back to raise this village. Minor faction discovered. Some kind of bird people. Plus 2% influence in compare pacified villages under protectorate. This is something I am interested in. So my first protectorate will still be science. These guys. But the percent influence is also something I am very much interested in. And in this territory we have hydromiel, which gives boost to money production. We like money production. We can boost industry. Next turn we will be able to boost the approval in our city. You go in there. You go in here. And if there is no fortress in this zone, means I can just build a borough and eventually turn it into a nest. Oh, look, 726. That's my name. TMS 726. Right. Meanwhile, we are raising this village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's raise the village while we all hear. These dudes, I don't think they in range of reinforcement. Ah, they are. Confirm. Instant resolution. No, come on. What are you talking about? That's... So I don't want to lose any health on these guys because I am about to fight the fortress. So I want to be conservative in this battle. There are 5 of them. On my turn 1 I can kill 1 or 2. But then this would require me to have basically no formation, so the remaining 3 will be running around and hitting unprotected units, ditching a lot of damage. I don't want that, so I need to figure out what kind of formation I want to have. You are feeders, you are soldiers. So what if something like that? Elite, oh, so this is the strongest dude. Shoot! Yeah, let's just defend and let them run into me. Okay. You shoot here. He's not damaged yet. You shoot there. You do not go for the kill. 53-66. Let's hope you don't kill. You did. Okay. $40.52 should kill. Yep. 115 can kill. Can kill. 66.79. So if I do that and that is a no damage battle. Look at that, a rare bow. Okay, it backed out again. So let's do some turns with other units and wait for the acknowledgement screen to reappear. Now it counted as crossing. Why? I don't know. Here it is, victory. 202 money, 33 corpses, another larva, and a bow. Let's check the... Wait a second, I didn't build... I forgot to build my heaven. And I wanted it to have a beautiful view on the structure. So let me build it right here then. Right. Equipment. My bow gives me anti-infantry ability, to determination 1 might, 55 damage. 55 damage, to determination 1 resilience. And it gives me weakened strike. So scoped shot there and there. Weakening strike applies weakened to target units. That is, they lose 20% damage. What do I want more? What do I want more? Anti-infantry. Let's take this one. So far I'm dishing out enough damage, but sometimes I'm taking too much damage. So my difficulty is sometimes tanking. So when they were killing my feeder, not killing fast enough. So you will build a heaven there. You are exploring. I should probably go to explore there, but I will arrive with my main army fighting these villages, so don't really need it. Yeah, I can travel in this direction. You. What do we want to do with you? what do we want to do with you? Do we want to try fight the village, fight these guys, and lose a lot of you in the process? No. Okay, you just stick around and be of possible help. You don't need. Go away. Alright, let's have a look. Now, 15 population, 202 food. Our population is now having extra 2 food on any job. So we will be growing fast, and soon we will grow 5 more populations, and then they will start having +2 industry on them. That pleases me. What are we researching? We're researching more food, and then we're researching this technology to get free 200 district fortification to complete our faction quest. Next, I want this. I want this because it will allow me to build trading post, which gives me money. I want money, but also allows me to trade resources, which I currently cannot do. Fun fact, it also creates roads between the districts of trading posts, even though we are an underground nest. All these boroughs that we have, they like exits from under the ground. The idea is that you can connect all these boroughs to your main nest and travel quickly between them. Why? Because you live under the ground. Why do we need roads? So that is a little bit of an oversight. I mean, I do need roads to travel faster outside. It is helpful to me. I'm not complaining on that, but like lore-wise for this faction doesn't really make that much of sense. So yeah, I want this. I'm currently at 13 out of 16. So after these free technologies, the next era will open. Do I want to get this one just before it? Yes. So some flat money production will be helpful. Then we will go to the next era, and we will need to get some more industry ASAP, because all these improvements, all these districts, they need to be built, and currently we don't have that much in industry. So let me check this one. This is a specific for our faction, Matriarch's Rise. It gives the improvement, Chitinus Matriarch, influence, dust, science, fortification, more population jobs. Good, like it. 100 district fortification plus free attack range on defensive district, plus 50 damage on defensive district. So does it mean that if I have a siege battle and they breached the walls and they attacked the city, and I have a unit standing on the defensive district, it will have free more range and more damage? If that is the case, then suddenly fortification districts can be useful, because so far I have not considered them useful whatsoever. And look, science, more science, 15 science plus 1 science on population plus 3 science for each adjacent district. So that is something I would like to build. So this is a good technology, but doesn't give us any industry. So maybe we will not research it first. Plus 100% industry on foundation. Plus 2 industry on work districts. Here, plus 25 industry flat, plus 4 industry per population on artisans, plus 3. So I guess this would be the first technology I would go for. This, then this, then this. Then the rest of them. Okay. And turn. Haven't built. Inspect hero. Last time I forgot to put the companion, so I was going without cool bonuses for a while. Notable George, plus 2 determination. Notable Ned Stout, plus 40 health on here. Notable kills the joy. What I'm interested to see whether they will stack or not. So currently our soldiers are at 165 health and 6278 damage. So if I choose this notable as my companion, I'm still at 165 health and 6278 damage. So I guess they do not stack twice, so I guess it was useless for me to pick this skill, this companion. But nonetheless, we got ourselves a nice district. 21 science on this district, money, food, influence. Very good, very good. And next I was gonna fight this fortress, then these villages, then I will come back, fight these villages, this fortress, and this village, probably that village as well. And then I see where I will be traveling. So you just go around. Don't mind me, just passing through. Okay, we're ready to attack the fortress. Seize. Very open terrain. Very open terrain. Can I sneak in there with all my units? So if I put my archers here, one, two, three. One, two, three. I don't remember how much movement they have in the battle. 4, it says. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then there goes my feeder. Here goes my My hero. Let's see how it goes. You go in there. You go in there. And you shoot while you're at it. You go in here. There is a feeder. Yeah, you know what? You go in here. Shoot the archer. You go in there. You go in here. And why don't we call a little cipher for a distraction? Like that. No, they don't care about the distraction whatsoever. So, we want to try to murder this guy. Shoot. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. 108, 120. Shoot. Kill. Didn't mean for you to do that, mind you. Didn't mean for you to do that. Do we defend? I'm afraid they will murder me. 40, 50, 27, 34. I have 85. 85. They shouldn't. If I defend, they shouldn't murder me. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I will lose 16 health. Oof. Closer than I want. But let's see. You cannot heal. You cannot heal. 33 of bleeding. 16. Okay. Okay, now. Don't scam me, please. You shoot. You shoot. 10% of critical hit. So 66 plus 34 is exactly 100. Very low chance of hitting that. You, on the other hand, 43 to 53. Your damage is 60 to 77. So you will guarantee to kill. Thank you. Hit. Heal. Good. Hit. Heal yourself. You cannot heal yourself. Okay. All right. I was a little bit dicey there for a second. Armor. Another of that. Another spear. Cipher of Horror. Thank you. I just used one. Glad to have it back. I haven't checked the spears. 46 damage, 46 damage. 1 might, 5 critical, 1 might, 5 critical. Power thrust. Here we have Cruel, which is good. Ignore defensive damaged units. Here we have Weakening Strike, by the way. And Power Thrust. Just pushing, just hitting. So, do we want Cruel or do we want Weakening? Another similar question I had with my Archer. I think you have enough damage to not care that much about. Defense. Cruel is minus 30 defense, right? Ignores the defense completely. No. It's, here minus 20% damage. Let's do that. Let's do that. You can go. Here we build 2 cheap extractors and then we will attach the territory. I want to build something here, probably farms, to eventually buy this tile. I also want to buy this tile. So many tiles to buy. And this is a nice tile to buy, but it will take me ages to arrive there. Let's see. 77 meat to buy a population. Let's do it. 291 plus 220 would be 511. I will not be able to. No, I will be able to get enough food from a battle next turn to get a population, I believe. Money. Do I need money? Can I buy construction? I was considering popping. Oi. I am under attack. I am under attack. I have 1 archer here. And I have a real feeder. There is a chance we can salvage this situation. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we can salvage it with instant resolution. Oh. Ooh. Do I want to micro this whole thing? Sad to lose a feeder, that's true. But I can evolve a feeder right away. Let's do instant resolution. Anti-infantry bow, but this bow has a range of 3, so I'm not interested in it whatsoever. Okay. Let's keep this larva around, I guess. Deed achieved. Before any other empire, you reach the objective of a deed. Open the quest. I'm the first one to get 30 strategic resources. +1 exploited resource production on extractor. Is that true? I have currently 1, 2, 3 glass steel extractors. Are you saying that I'm getting 6? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Because I have read on the forums a lot of the messages that the corkscrew doesn't work. Corkscrew drill, the one that gives +1 resource production on mine. What is a mine is a good question. Because these things are called extractors. And yeah, the messages were that they do not work. This territory seemed to be without a fortress. So it seems that I would like to build a borough there. You definitely run away. So don't even think about it. Have your movement plan in there. So these are nice villages to put under the protectorate. There are 2 luxury resources here that would give me extra money on my city. 20 money on a single city is not that much, so they are much more valuable for empires with multitude of cities, but still it's something. Approval. So I wouldn't mind grabbing this territory in the future, and if there is no fortress, I would need to place a borough, and it would cost me 800 money, which I can accumulate soon enough. Or I can just buy a few things. Okay. Finally build this lab. And you telling me that these guys need rods? Don't believe it for a second. Okay. What next? Your plan was, or my plan for you was to fight these villages and villagers. So we would go in. First need to fight the army. So we want to provoke them into attack in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can stand in there. Hopefully they will attack next turn. Because I don't want to attack a village while it has support of 4 more disciples outside of it. They all rangers, so they die easily, but also it means that they would be able to gang up on my single unit and kill somebody in a single turn before I have a chance to react. So need to be careful about these guys. I found a curiosity. Where? Here. Right. I did. I don't need you anymore. Do I? Although I might... So, eventually, another monsoon will arrive. In 24 to 44 turns. Having units scattered around to collect curiosities during the monsoon would be helpful. Do I want to pay that much for you over this time? I'd say I do. Let you stay here. Let you be my local scout in this area. You will be collecting curiosities when the time will come. So for now, do I want you to start eating this land instead? Am I gonna settle here? Why not? Just eat it for now. Research the technology. Okay. They do not attack. Why? Why are you so mean to me? So I will have to attack them myself and spend a lot of turns on that. All this time there was a deposit here. Yes, we need to build it. Okay. Attack. Instant resolution. Nah. Let's go manual. Let's go manual. Let's try not to lose any health. If it is at all possible. They all have range 3. They all have shattering strike. That makes me vulnerable, which makes me lose defense. So if there is a guy here, would be able to go 1, 2, 3 and shoot 1, 2, 3. Shoot in this line. So I'd say let me start further away. Let them walk into me first. And then I will come and attack. Not entirely sure why I did that. I was hoping to kill this guy so that this dude will arrive there, and then I would damage one of them and we'll have 2 attacks. But he cannot arrive there. So Do I want to shoot them? And then get shot myself. Yeah, chances are they will now gang up on this archer. Yep. Yep. Come back. Get healed. You arrive here. Punch. Punch. You will not be able to arrive there. You have had your turn. You do not come close. Yeah, I was a bit too greedy. Shoot. Shoot. Heal. Okay. A little damage on my speeder. Nothing particularly serious. Ooh. I cannot fly in there. That is a dead end. That is a dead end. And these dudes don't have open borders with me, right?
The Talks don't care.
They still... Oh, finally. Some camp. But, like, out of everything, you chose the territory which... Actually... Okay, it provides you some value in here. And eventually the water will go down and you get yourself to luxury deposits. Okay. But like, dude, you had so much time to expand, to conquer all these territories. You're just starting to do so. And these guys just sitting here, side by side. Okay. Cannot arrive in there, right? We'll have to pass through territories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I can get there on my next turn. So for now, wait. Victory. Acknowledge. I believe if I attack with this dude, I will be able to get their reinforcement even though they cannot attack themselves because they're exhausted. Yes, the reinforcement is available. Good. Instant resolution damages my archers even more. Don't want that. So archers stay behind. You guys stay in front. We'll heal this archer. We'll probably sacrifice the larva. Don't care if larva dies. You come in. You come here. You. Was it a good idea, actually? Okay, that is a little bit better. So I will not get shot by 5 of them, because that actually was a little bit scary. Okay, I don't mind losing them at all. You go here. You go here. Shoot this guy. Kill this guy. Hit this guy. Heal. Beautiful. Good, 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 good. All according to plan. Hit. Heal. Do I shoot? Yes, I do. Didn't kill. Good. You do. Alright. Ooh, fancy armor. Mail of mineral. So, I lost a swarm and I got a swarm. I healed my archer and none of the units sustained any damage. Let me check the armor. So this dude probably sticks to his own armor just because it gives such good bonuses. 10 health regeneration and 1 movement point. Although I can give this armor to the archer. Let's see. 45 health, 12 defense. 60 health, 12 defense. Resilience, intuition. Only resilience. Defense, expert, and inspiring defense. Increased damage of friendly units that are around my defending unit. No, you stick to this one. You, on the other hand, have intuition and resilience. I do want intuition more than resilience because it buffs my archers, while resilience buffs my healing, buffs food production, and health regeneration when I shoot damaged units. Nah, you know what? I think you keep your armor. Okay, this village raised. This is my next goal. This swarm. This is a new swarm. but it joined. So like my not swarm, larva, my old larva died, a new larva appeared. So but it joined the army of the old larva, so it is without movement and exhausted. If it would be a new army and it would spawn on this side, not on this side, it would be able to attack this village, and I would be able to have 3 battles in a single turn with this one. But alas, didn't happen. So you wait. You have no... Okay, I forgot to move you, but luckily nobody decided to punish you for that. So can you grab this curiosity? You can. Can you now go there? You can. You, on the other hand, get this one. But like, look at all these villages. So many villages. If somebody were to conquer hydrocorns for their bonus under protectorate, and they have a single protectorate because they didn't unlock other technologies, they would be able to get 2 villages here, 2 villages here, so 12% of critical chance on the units plus 5 others, so 17% just like lying there close to each other. Okay, you have found a dead end and you cannot travel in there. Okay, so come back then. Looking again at my city. Why so cheap? It was much more expensive. It was big. Did I build an improvement of research the technology that reduce the cost of that? Well, thank you. I will gladly feed the masses. 2 more units to unlock the deed and get a whole bunch of population production bonus on the population. Okay, 220 science. It grows very quickly with all these bonuses I recently got. Now I start accumulating improvements that I want to be built, and now I have the resources to do so. This one is something. Oh, by the way, I have 1,000 influence. Beautiful. So I need this one, and I have a lot of scribes, and I have a lot of need for influence. So that will be queued right away. And yes, 1,000 influence. That is not enough. That is not enough. They are unavailable protectorates because I need to first pacify them. So that needs to be done. And this needs to be done before these guys. So let me remove geodesic dome, let me remove the extractor, let me remove the scriptorium. First this, then scriptorium, then extractor, and then geodesic dome. I think that's the right priority. This I cannot move because if I click on it, it will get cancelled, and I already put some production in there. Also, this would actually give me tons of science compared to Geodesic Dome currently gives me 20 science. This gives me much more, 10 plus 4 science per population on scribes. I have 8 scribes, 8 times 4 is 32, plus we have 50% bonus, so it is not actually 8, it is more like 12. 12 times 8 is 80, 96, 96, 106 science in this one building. So no, I cannot postpone it. Okay. I guess I will be finishing here. So to recap what has happened, we have moved from here through this area and conquered a couple of fortresses. This one, pacified, not pacified, raised a village, and these 2 villages. That is, by the way, also a good bonus. So I want a lot of villages under my protectorate. So I need to start pacifying them and hopefully get to the bringer of peace category. So far, nobody's contesting me on that much, because they didn't expand a lot, so they are not walking here talking to these villages, so I actually have a shot at it. So yeah, next we will raise this village. We'll try to pacify them as soon as possible and get them under the protectorate. Then we will come here, get this territory. We will join this in a couple of turns before we fight the citadel. Then we will raise this village. Then we will raise this village. We will probably try to drop a borough in this area so that I can start building this, rebuilding these villages for pacification. I have more villages here, but they are distributed and they are 1 village per area, so would require a lot of influence to touch them. So, right, I want to drop a borough here. There are 2 villages that I do want under my protectorate eventually, so they increase my, they give me % increase to influence production. So, and there are nice luxury resources here, so something to keep in mind. Okay, that would be it for now. Thank you everyone who has watched this video, and I see you soon. Bye.